Hey guys, Murugi Munyi here.
It's Lydia KM.
And we're back again with another episode of
The Messy In Between.
It's definitely
TMI.
I can see your heart beating from here.
Yeah, it
oh
is.
my God. I can't believe we're
here.
actually here recording an actual episode.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Look at God.
And look
honestly.
at yourself because you've made this work. You've made this work.
We made it work, girl.
I mean, come on. So for those of you guys who don't know us, this is our first episode, our very first podcast episode ever. Yeah. So maybe we just do a short intro so that those who don't follow us on Instagram can know who we are. So my name is Murugi Munyi, aka Joanne Murugi Munyi, artist formerly known as Yummy Mami, but no longer known as Yummy Mami. I'm a content creator, social media influencer. I am a mother of 3 whole human beings. Although to Lydia, there are 1,000.
104.
There are 104. She's always like,
and 5.
Since you have 84 children, I can understand why you're late. I'm like, wow, my gosh. I'm married as well to the love of my life, which, I hope he watches this content, but also part of me hopes that he doesn't watch this content because I know it's going to be TMI.
Too much.
It's going to be too much TMI. And so we are not new to social media, but podcast space, this is like our first ever venturing out there, right?
Yeah. It's our joint baby.
It's our
so
joint
now
baby.
you have 1,004 children.
We have a baby.
We
Where's
have a
my
baby
push
together.
present?
It's why do you assume you pushed?
Why? Please.
What?
Why do you push?
What?
Yeah, we all know.
But yeah, this is our baby, as we said, and it's an extension of our social media pages. So my name is Lydia KM, and that's Lydia KM on all social media handles.
Are you gonna tell us what KM is?
Yes, I can tell you. My full names are Lydia Carleen Mokami. And for whatever reason, Lydia KM just came to me in a dream, as everything does.
You woke up.
With creatives, I woke up and it was Lydia KM. I mean, I'm a content creator as well. I'm an actor. And I'm not married with 3 children. I am with someone who makes me happy. Oh. You can say that.
So cute.
Yes, I am. And the kind of content which we love are talking about women issues for sure. We are really passionate about that. We are the people who are going to show you how to insert a period cup. That's that same energy is what we're going to be bringing to the podcast. We're really passionate about beauty, about health, about having honest conversations about life as it is.
Life as it is.
Exactly. So that's exactly what you're going to be getting from us.
Yeah.
And so that we cannot do the whole, how many children do you have?
Yeah, I've already said they're 84.
We're not going to do any of that. So we came up with a few questions which can help you guys get to know a bit about us in depth, right?
In depth. Or like just get to know our energy. If you don't know how we think, how we speak, now you'll understand.
Yes. So the first question is, why a podcast? Yeah. Why not? Why do you not stay on Instagram? Why?
Because I have done research that has shown that podcast is a growing platform. A lot more people, maybe you don't have time. You're a working mom, you're a working person. You don't have time to be sitting down and watching a YouTube video. Because with YouTube, obviously, it's visual. And of course, this is visual as well. But sometimes you want to be able to listen to something. And you love doing that as well. Like,
I'm obsessed with podcasts.
Obsessed.
Yeah, I love podcasts so much. Especially when I'm driving. Because an hour drive.
Yeah.
I want to hear something that's, nurturing my mind as opposed to just... Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. Or like when you're washing dishes or like when you're, anything which requires like you don't have to actually like focus on something else. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that was like, it felt like a natural thing. And then also for the two of us, I just feel like we are always talking.
Our favorite thing in the world. It's talking. No, I can't even
and I was
explain
like, you know what? We need to help women. We need to help people, with what we are, because we are always talking anyway.
It's true. So this actually, like the fruit, what brought the idea for me about doing something together was we did a live on my page about friendship. Yeah. And I think that was one of the most successful lives I've ever done. It was so engaging. And as soon as I got off the phone, I called my sister like, how can I get Joe and me together? I didn't know what it was going to be. Yeah. And then it started there. Then I came to you. Then she was going to do this with someone else. Then it didn't work out. And then our baby was born.
Question, now that you've brought, let's talk about real issues here. I may have a problem with that.
What? Why?
Because if you called your sister that day, how comes it's only like weeks later that you are like, babe, let's do it together?
Because I wanted to come to you with something that I had already,
conceived.
Something I had conceived. I had a bit of an idea about what it is.
Yeah.
And the first question I asked you, are you still doing the podcast?
Oh, yeah.
If you hadn't said yes, if you had said yes, I would have told you something else with me.
I was so ready to be mad. I'm no longer mad. I'm always ready to be mad.
So I guess that's why the podcast is like a natural transition.
Yeah. And why each other? Because we just have great energy. We are good friends. We've only known each other like 2 years.
2019? 2019,
like 2 years. But yet I feel like I've known you for so long.
For sure.
So long.
Yeah. We are for each other. Number one, friendship, it works. And also even business-wise, as far as our brands together, no one has to step out too far from their comfort zone. Actually, no one has to step out of their comfort zone at all.
Yeah,
it's just whatever we discuss there, we discuss here.
Yeah.
Next question. Are you happy with your life right now? Morugi Munyi.
Hey, wow. You are shouting. Oh my God. Oh my God. I would say that I am more than happy with my life right now.
That's amazing.
Like, I feel like I am, what is the word which is more than happy?
Ecstatic.
Yeah. Maybe I'm that ecstatic. Yeah. Oh,
that's a really intense
I would say
feeling.
I am ecstatic. Like there are things in my life right now which are not at the ideal, but I feel like in terms of like happiness or like joy, I'm joyful. That's why I can say joyful.
Yeah.
You know, happiness is like surface level.
Of course.
Joyful for sure.
I feel like my depth feeling right now is peaceful, right? I feel like I have this stillness in my life. I feel like I have no one in my life who brings me drama or negative energy. I have released so much of the negative stories which I tell you. You know, the ones you keep looping in your head. Right now, I feel like I'm in the most perfect space in my life. Like the biggest blank page is in front of me. Yeah. And I feel still, and I'm filled with anticipation of abundant good in every area.
You know, sometimes when you speak, I'm just like, wow. It's like, you're like Robin Sharma. I'm just like, wow, you really thought about that. But you know what, guys? If you follow her on Instagram, I see such a dramatic change in even when I just open your Instagram and I see what it looks like versus how it looked when we first met. It's like a different leader.
And that's a internal change as well. Yeah, for sure. Feel amazing. What's messy about your life right now?
Hey, my kids.
Hashtag it's messy. Oh my God.
Damn. Those kids. Those kids. Damn. Let me tell you guys something. Motherhood is amazing. Okay? Let me start by saying it's amazing, but it is also the hoodest hood that ever hooded. Like,
why is it messy?
It's just like,
as in just because they exist.
No, because of all the drama that comes with kids. Like my friend Kit always says that motherhood is relentless. Like there's no pause. There's no like, okay, you've had a fight with your husband or your boyfriend, or actually not husband, boyfriend, and you can just be like, okay, I'm going to my house, and it's like pause.
Yeah.
Or I'm tired of posting today. I'm not gonna post today. There's no pause. It's like you're on 24/7. People are sleeping. Lydia is sleeping.
Definitely.
These are things
I'm getting my 8 hours.
Yeah,
my 8 hours of deep sleep.
How does that feel?
It feels amazing. You can't see the glow from within.
It must be so great. Yeah. Anyway, so it's not like messy, but it's just when kids are really young, especially like below the age of 5, they require a lot of work, like a lot of work. So it's like you come out here and do work, and I know when I'm driving home to work. You know, so it's like it can get really exhausting.
So if you remove your kids, you don't have anything messy, do you? You have more mess.
What? I mean, are we sharing everything on episode 1? Just subscribe to the channel.
Me who are minus 104,000 children.
Okay.
Messy. As I said, right now I feel really still and grounded and kind of, okay, it's okay. What I'm finding that might get a bit messy is like my management of time this month, because a lot of things feel like they're coming together at once. Yeah. So maybe as far as structure, I'm feeling a bit, oh my God. But
also, can we define what we mean when we say messy? Like,
I feel like
what is messy?
Messy is something you feel like,
but it's not like it's fallen apart. It's just like something that requires like work. It's like a part of your life that is not all together. Messy doesn't necessarily mean that it's falling apart.
But your kids, when are they ever going to be together, babe? 18?
Yeah, I mean, you can't. You know what, guys? I hope we are still doing this podcast in like 5 years' time when my kids are all grown up and Lydia is just like, oh, guys, I need to go breastfeed.
Oh my God.
Because my boob is going to burst. That's what I can't wait for.
The thing is that you say that so passionately, like you want me to be in that.
Because I have like some kind of like maybe little resentment.
That I'm free right now.
Honestly, I was actually talking to a friend about that. She was just like how sometimes she looks looks at my life and she envies me because I have the husband and the kids that she wishes she has. And I was like, even me, I look at your life and I'm just like, you just go to bed. You just have what you want for dinner. You just decide you're sleeping in. On a Sunday, you're just sleeping in.
Yeah.
You're just sleeping. Oh my God.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. We'll talk about this in therapy.
Thank you.
So yeah, a part of my life, I feel like still like my career is not all the way lit the way that I want to, but definitely getting there. We are definitely making the strides there. But yeah, that's not a place where I feel like, okay, take a breath.
Yeah.
We are fine now. Yeah. But it's been a transition. So what I was doing was I was a talk show host. That's how me and Joe met.
Yeah.
And then I left that in October. So then now since October, it's been like, okay, stabilizing yourself back. I do have content creating, but hosting is what I love so much. So it's been a while to feel, okay, we have some ground underneath us.
I can completely. It's just like
for
changing
sure.
jobs, I guess,
for sure.
Like, moving from one thing to another.
Yeah, and there was, I told you, I think it was around March, where just like, Joe, that's it. It's over. I'm done. I don't want to do this. There is no point to doing this. But yeah, it's stabilized.
Yeah, and
the 5 a.m. club changed my life.
It really did. And I actually saw a quote today that I was like, this would have been helpful when she was struggling. She's like, it was a quote that was saying, you have to get comfortable speaking when no one is listening. I'm
the one who posted
Was it you?
It was on my page.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's my attitude.
I was like, that is so true.
Yeah.
Because like somebody will start an Instagram page today and tomorrow they're like, why don't we have brands? Why don't we have anyone, watching our content or whatever? And sometimes it's like, you have to push through.
Many days when it was just be like, you look even at maybe how many people are viewed or like, and it's just like, I created this. I spent how many whatever
2 views,
and then
your mom
views.
And your sister.
That's it. And I like that one. Like mom doesn't even like it. Mom doesn't even like it. Just sister, pap. And you have to keep going. And I feel when I read Atomic Habits, it changed my idea on like how things take time to grow.
Yeah,
everything. But if you stop, nothing grows.
Nothing will
So
grow.
Just continue.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I feel like that is a perfect definition of what we mean by messy in between. It's like, it's not like everything in life technically is messy. Like you'll wake up in the morning and you are planning to go to point A, but suddenly your car has broken down. That's messy. It's messed
As
up.
hell.
Or like you are planning to, you had a D appointment and then your period starts. That's messy.
That's ghetto. Yeah. And that's
Ghetto.
life. That is life for
exactly.
sure.
So like messy is not necessarily like catastrophic. It's just like, man, it's messed up.
It is messed up. Is there something which you used to be open about, but now you feel like, maybe no, I'll keep that for whatever reason?
My marriage for sure. Like when I first started social media, I always wanted to post my husband. Oh, look at my husband. He's so hot. Oh my God, my husband. But then after going through several challenges, specifically because of social media, now I feel like I can't. Like I feel like I was bruised because sometimes you get into the space of feeling like your followers or your audience are your friends, and then life shows you that they're not your friends.
Snakes
that
in
there
there.
are many, and it's not, of course, not everybody is like trying to harm you, but at some point you realize actually it's only you for yourself mostly. When you are, except like your really close friends, because the same people who are cheering you on, like, oh my God, you guys are goals. Oh my God, I love you. The same people who are just like, wow, okay, they have broken up definitely. Oh, let me do this. Let me get pictures of them. Let me whatever. So right now I don't feel comfortable at all, like showing like intimate details of my marriage like I did before.
Yeah, I get that for sure. The way I've found it is that there is this kind of, it's a confused, admiring type of vibe sometimes with some of your followers, which is, oh my God, wow, look at you. But there's something in there that sometimes the way your life is structured might make someone feel small. So you being dropped a peg or two brings a bit of they don't mean to be happy, but it's like,
they're happy.
You're human as well, so
that.
then unfortunately when you do get a lot of maybe some backlash, people are there willing to kind of maybe spread the fire, do you know?
Exactly. And it's, which is normal, which is human, I guess.
For me, one of the things is I've always been open, as I say, what's happening, whatever, but I found that I used to be able to share a lot of things in retrospect. Right? So I can tell you, oh my God, I went through the worst breakup, or this really hard thing happened to me, etc. in retrospect. But I don't think I ever wanted to be the person who's vulnerable enough to be like, today I am going through this thing. And that's something which I've encouraged myself to do, only because I feel like it gives me so much strength. It gives me so much strength. And because my purpose for my page especially is for people to walk that walk with me, apple, to walk. I know, sorry, last night. Babe.
Wow.
To walk that walk with me, I want the person who is struggling through the same thing I'm struggling with to feel like they actually have a partner in that journey. One of the biggest things being like my relationship with my dad. I'm talking about that as I go, as I figure it out. Today it's ghetto. Today it's not. The next day it's peaceful. The next day it's ghetto, and talking about the nuances of struggling with a relationship with your dad as it happens, because so many of us are going through it right now.
Yeah.
So I used to struggle with talking about my struggles in real time, but now I feel like I
know,
this.
but now that you've mentioned that, I remember seeing that post on your stories and thinking, "Oop, oh my, oh wow!" And the reason I felt that way is because I feel like, okay, no, I feel like it's a question, more of a question.
Yeah.
When you post something that insinuates that, okay, it's not insinuated, but everybody on your page knows you're not the problem in the relationship.
Yeah.
So now when you post that, it automatically, in the minds of the audience, demonizes the other person.
Yeah.
And they don't have a platform where they can ever defend themselves, where they can ever speak on their side or their truth or whatever. Do you feel like there's some sort of like morality issue around that?
So for me, the reason, and I don't demonize my dad.
Yeah.
Actually, what I am very clear about is that my dad is an inconsistent dad, but that's a matter of fact. There is no question. But if anything, when I talk about my dad, especially in detail, I will say these are the things which have been difficult for him to do. My dad had a difficult relationship when he was growing up with his parents. So who is he going to be for me? And in fact, there is no blame. There is no look at this demon, look at this bad person. It's just a matter of fact from what I'm feeling, right? And I think I share my dad as well. Like when I go to see him, so it's not like this person who I'm demonizing, I'm never going to talk to again. It's like, this is hard for us and this is hard for me. This is what I feel about what is currently happening. Okay. Let me give you an example. Your marriage. If you share an argument or something that happened, he doesn't have a platform. It's your platform. Which
I feel like that's a morality issue. Because
Why?
you see, no matter what, even if you're saying you're sharing from how you feel, how you feel is based off of your own experience. But he also has his own experience. But of course, your platform
so how
is
can
like
you know? Yeah, how can you know?
But that's what makes it unfair.
It's unfair, but oops. Because no, honestly,
Oh,
for me,
Dade Mokame.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
It's oops. It's literally oops from a place of, if I keep that's something which is generally one of the biggest things which I've fought myself through. That's me being completely inauthentic. Because it's either I do a live with my dad about everything we've been through.
Yeah, no, you can't.
And that's not going to happen because also that's exposing him because he's not a public figure in the way that let's talk about this.
Yeah.
And that's some things which we struggle to talk about ourselves.
I know.
Let alone now together.
Exactly. Okay, guys. So, I mean, we should have probably put a disclaimer here. We both have serious daddy issues. Like,
You don't say as
I don't.
loud.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. Because me, I feel like I've not reached the evolved place that you have reached. Me, I'm still in the place of like anger and bitterness because it's like a daily struggle. So
okay,
I feel like,
get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So for me, it's just like, but another episode. Remember?
But let me do this, if any guy knows there are benefits to daddy issues,
having daddy issues.
There are benefits.
It's definitely TMI. That's hilarious.
All right, next one is what is missing in your life right now to make it perfect? Before you answer, so this question we came up with a while ago, and I asked Jo, she asked me, and I was like, oh my God, tell me. She refused so that my reaction on the podcast can be authentic. Okay, fine. I'm ready to follow off. What is it?
$500 million. That's what's missing from
always. Always 500 million is top of the list.
And why that number?
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, why not a million? Why not a billion?
500 million, I'm good.
A billion is like, it's too much.
It's
like, who
it's like,
you?
okay, now it's like, oh wow, greedy. Now money is
Stop being greedy.
But 500 is just like,
okay, so $500 million, a flat stomach, my kids being older. I really do love my kids, guys. Like, please, no one to say that I don't love my kids. I really love them. It's just that they're a lot of work. I'm devoted.
It's excessive devotion.
Yes,
everything surrounds around your kids. It's okay for you to complain, Jo. It's fine.
Okay, those three things: flat stomach, money, and kids being older. You,
money. I don't have kids. I feel like my stomach is flat enough.
Oh yeah. You know what? I want a new co-host. One without a flat stomach.
No, let me think about it a bit more deeply.
Do you feel like if you're married right now, your life would be better?
I don't think I want to be married right now. I feel like that's a plan in the next coming years. Even everything, like, you know how someone said that to you, when she looks at her, that her friend, she sees the marriage and kids that she wants. For me, I want those things, but I feel like I'm working and I'm in a structure that is going to eventually bear that.
You feel like eventually you'll get to a place where you're like, yeah, now I'm ready, because I'm gonna tell you that you're not.
Don't know. I'm not going to. And but I've told myself, I've discussed with my love the other, like what I want and when. Not because I think I'll be ready, but it's just one of those bam.
I'm going to have a conversation with him and just plan a surprise proposal so that she can get married, get kids, and stop hounding me about my 87 children.
Yeah, but no, I feel like, to be honest, right now, I feel 500 million. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Imagine tomorrow you find 500 million and then what? Then you still keep making videos about, even when you're super rich.
TMI podcast.
Oh my God.
Joe. Goodbye, everyone. No, I'm joking.
You bitch.
No.
Wow.
I feel like when you have 500 million, now everything you do is just for fun. There is no hustle. There is
what
no
do you even do?
rent. There is no.
I know.
It's just like you just do it and you give it out and you share it out.
And this is why we need you all to subscribe to this podcast.
Support us,
guys. I'm just trying to feed my kids. I'm just trying to.
I'm also trying to help her feed her kids.
Okay,
all
what?
All of them. It needs to be a community coming together for this. Okay.
I've had enough disrespect in this episode. My God. Guys, if you are enjoying the content that we are giving you, please don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe on our YouTube channel and on your favorite podcast platform, TMI Podcast KE, everywhere, including Instagram. The content is fun. It's fun. I have to tell you, it's fun.
And one of the things we want to do on this platform is to support small businesses in general, because as content creators, we are small businesses.
Exactly.
So we understand how it could be. And this week, we're going to be having 2 businesses that we plug. And the first one this week?
So the first one that I want to plug this week is this beautiful hair that I'm wearing. Guys, if you had seen me in the morning.
Ghetto hood. Ghetto hood.
Yeah, anyway, guys, this hair is so beautiful. I got this from Luxury Hair by Angie. They are a Kenyan brand. They sell luxury hair. It's really beautiful. They have like headband wigs like this one that I'm wearing, which if you're not used to wearing wigs, this is perfect for you. Like you literally just put it on and you are just looking like, cute. Why not look like a goddess?
Yes, and then you remove.
And then is that necessary? Please, my God. But they're located in Yaya Center and they also have a branch in Kileleshwa. So please check them out for any of your luxury hair needs.
And the second business we are plugging is Beauty Galore, and they sell jewelry. To be honest, I feel like me and Joe live on Beauty Galore jewelry, honestly. Like 24/7. Actually, funny enough, I left my jewelry box and these are all the jewelry from a shoot I did. They have the most authentic.
Where did you leave your jewelry box?
My cousins. You thought. She tried it, but no, I'm my cousin's house.
All right.
But yeah, they have really beautiful pieces, and I think diversity and the quality is really good. It's probably the best you're going to find in the market. We love the price point. For the price point, for sure. And the lady is an amazing person. She's always ready to support. So go check out Beauty Galore on Instagram and get yourself a blinging. That was so much fun.
Yeah, I hope naturals.
Yes, I hope you get the vibe of what's going to be happening, and I hope you're going to get to know us a little bit better. But right now, it's time for It's Messed Up. So today for It's Messed Up, we're playing a game. Which game are we playing?
Never have I ever. Like, is there any other way to have? That's the must have been the first game for the first episode. So it's gonna be just lit. Just watch. And also in the short, we have drinks. We just want to be clear that we encourage responsible drinking. Please do not drink if you're under the age of 18. Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive.
Yep.
So today for It's Messed Up, we are playing Never Have I Ever. So these are the rules. Just like you already know you're losing. There's no even winners or losers, but she already knows she's losing. So if you have actually ever done this thing that I read out, you take a sip. All right, first one. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Never have I ever ghosted a friend.
Yeah. One.
Yeah.
She deserved it though.
Yeah,
I was
did
just
she?
young and I didn't know how to cut someone off who had betrayed me. So I just need to withdraw.
Yeah. Okay, stop
I did.
speaking. Take a
Okay,
sip.
sorry.
Thank
You've
you.
never ghosted a friend?
No, I haven't actually. I haven't ever ghosted. You know,
Is
as
it because
Pisces,
you have no
Yeah, I have no
boundaries? There you
boundaries. I
go.
struggle.
That's the
I struggle when it
boundaries.
comes to boundaries. It's like I'll suffer. I'll continue suffering for 30 years. Maybe in the nursing home,
Even
I'll be like,
more.
I've never really liked you. Yeah, but before then, no, we're good. Never have I ever faked an orgasm. Don't say
Better
anything.
drink.
Just
You
say.
better
Yeah.
better drink. It's not about you. It's more a timing thing. Like it's,
I
I'm
know.
tired.
Yeah. You know. I mean, how long must we bounce?
But
Anyway.
I decided I'm not doing it anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's important.
Evolved.
That's very evolved. Yeah. Or maybe the situation has just not come up, which has allowed you to do it. Anyway, next one. Never have I ever lied to my partner about money.
No, I don't think so.
No.
What, in my life?
Yeah, in your life.
God, yeah. Like I don't have any.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
it's like, oh, please send me money. No.
Yeah.
I've never told a guy, send me money for this. Me, I've never done that.
I've never done that either.
Yeah, I would, like, my pride cannot
I
allow
think it's
me.
just awkward, and I
Yeah.
feel like you bring it up, and then what?
Yeah.
Remember that time you
No. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Never have I ever posted on social media to make someone jealous.
Can I drink the glass?
I do that all the time, even in my marriage. I'm just like, I've blocked him, but I know he has a pseudo, and I'm like, I know you're viewing from the pseudo.
Toxic.
Babe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know.
Yeah.
I know. Never have I ever slept with a boss.
No.
A boss who is your boss, not like a boss in life, like a boss who is your boss.
No, I've not accepted someone.
Yeah, me neither.
What about
Me
a
neither.
coworker?
Yeah, everyone
I mean,
has slept with her.
who
Come
hasn't?
on.
Are you alive? That's the test
are
of
you
being
living?
alive.
Come
Yeah.
on. Is
Yeah.
that the kind of attitude we're trying to promote here? Please.
Promote? No.
Guys,
Be honest
maintain-
about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never have I ever used my beauty to get ahead in my career.
As you said,
Our whole social media is like, yeah.
your beauty is what's getting you ahead.
Yeah.
People like
Yeah.
the way you look.
But is it?
But like if a boss is just like, do you want this job? And then you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've done that.
But you see, I feel like it's different. I mean, I feel like that's a whole conversation on its own.
yeah.
At least none of us are drinking.
Yeah,
but like,
that's good.
pinpoint in that for us to talk about in a future episode.
will, for
Yeah,
sure.
For sure. Never have I ever changed my body according to what a guy wants. I know.
God.
Ironically, for me, it was trying to lose weight. Like literally, I think I starved myself for like 4 months because he kept saying, "Oh yeah, I mean, you could do a few sit-ups. Like oh yeah, you're a little chubby, but it's okay. I mean, it's okay." And I'm like, "It's okay. It's okay."
And the funny thing is that for me, it's the other way around. So he kept talking about how, fake thighs save lives and, you're
They
juicy.
do.
And this time I had lost so much weight, like going from like size 12 to size 8. And I felt so confident. Kumbe, I was not perfect.
Burger.
And yeah, I was taking protein shakes and eating like 6 times a day, trying to be thick.
Oh yeah, did it work?
It did, but then I didn't like who I was.
Yeah, shame. Okay, never have I ever, last one. Never have I ever kissed more than one person in 24 hours. Let's just finish.
Everyone just be
Cheers.
quiet. Ching, ching, to the messy middle.
The messy in between. So for today's TMI moment, we asked you guys on Instagram a question, which we were not prepared for the answers. Were we prepared for I don't even know what I was expecting. But we asked you guys, what is one thing that you are lying to your man about right now?
Goodness.
And let me just say, Lydia is the one who came up with the question. I don't know if that says something about her relationship, but I just want to say, me, I'm not lying to my man about nothing.
Baby.
Right now.
Baby. Don't listen to her. No, the reason why I asked is because I feel like there's a lot of lying in relationship. I'm a really open person.
Yeah.
I can't even think what it is. I'm thinking that, wait, that one I cannot tell him. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, we wanted to know what you guys are lying to your mans about in these streets.
Yeah.
And it turns out the streets are ghetto. Okay.
Ghetto.
So this is one of them. Someone said one of the most common ones was how much I earn. I feel like, is that even...
I mean, me personally, I feel like if it's your husband, I don't feel like you should be lying about how much you earn. But if this is a boyfriend, there should be no reason to lie because you have no reason to disclose that information.
I feel like
that's
it's
how
more
I feel.
of don't disclose. If you feel like you don't want to disclose, don't disclose. But a lot of the people actually, someone was saying that the reason, someone said that I'm lying to him about how much I earn. So I earn so little so he can give me money.
Oh, okay. Wow. Manipulation.
So there's that. Yeah. So some people aren't lying just like, oh, I want to keep it to myself. A lot of people are lying from a place of finance me because I'm fine.
I know. Shame. I don't. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. There's that end as well. It's not all nice. As far as body count, lie.
Yeah, lie. In fact, I read somewhere that like women always divide by 3 their body count and men always multiply by 3.
But truthfully, I don't lie about mine.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay, to my man, no. But like to the world, for sure.
To the world, I don't think I've ever said, and I don't think I'm going to say that.
That's a whole episode.
Another whole episode.
Body count, what it says about you and your personality.
Literally. Another one. I'm still, what I'm lying to a man is I'm still interested in us, but I'm here looking for a polite exit.
Oh, shame. But it's okay. I feel like many times when a relationship is about to end,
get out first.
Yeah,
you get out
exactly.
But you know what? I think that's the power I don't have. I am the person who's like, I'm in it, and then I find out he has been sleeping with all of Nairobi. To my shock, I leave that day.
Okay.
Do you get?
So yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
I know. But what if he does nothing wrong, but you're just not into him anymore?
I've never been in that kind of situation. Everyone who I've been in, I'm like, all in, let's do this.
I hope that never happens to you because as Pisces, we can even just stay there, have 5 kids and be like, I'm ready to leave now.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to do that.
Nope.
Hey, this one. I'm so deeply in love with my ex and we keep in touch. That love was deep but toxic.
Yeah.
Girl, even for you, though, you're lying for that's not even helping you.
No, but is that something you need to tell your current person? Is that, oh, by the way, I just want you to know I'm in love with my ex? Like, does that conversation need to come up? Does it?
It doesn't need
because
to come
everyone
up.
at
But
some
also,
point,
I feel like she's living dishonesty. You're not necessarily like lying, like 1, 2, 3, I'm lying.
Yeah,
but you're
just living in
dishonesty
because
obviously in a relationship.
Yeah, and we hope you don't feel judged. We're just giving you our honest unbiased views.
And also, if he's toxic, babe,
just leave him.
It's like pointless, honestly.
Yeah.
What's another one? Oh, that I'm angry I found out he was cheating. I'm in honeymoon with my side guy.
Okay. Wow.
The thing is, I didn't expect that to go that way.
Oh my
I was like, oh no, he found out she's
But you know, let me tell you something. I feel like my approach to such things is so different if I know the person is married versus when they're dating. Because me, I feel like when you're dating, anything is excusable. In fact, for me, I'm just like, if you're not married, everyone is fair game. That's my honest belief.
However, I hold a different view because when you're dating, the highest level of commitment you do have is dating. So the way you're going to handle that needs to be carried on in a way which is like someone is serious. I can't say that everyone who is not married, your relationship, you can do whatever you want. I don't think that's right.
No, I believe that, but I feel like
because you're married now, it's a different level. Of
but
commitment.
in that situation, the people in the marriage, in the relationship, deserve to take it the seriousness as we are trying to build something towards marriage.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like everyone else, ideally, there's no other woman who should be able to look at a man and be like, he's taken. Because for me, this thing of he's taken and then somebody's just a boyfriend you've been dating 2 weeks or 2
I get your
months.
point. So the attitude towards a relationship, if he is not bringing that seriousness, no one cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
no
essentially, there's somebody else who actually also said, he cheated and now I'm cheating too.
Oh my, why don't you just see what I did to, like, my God.
Yeah. But I feel like
leave each other.
I've never done, actually no, I have done that once. So I found out someone was cheating, so I cheated on them.
Oh, you've done that?
I have.
Me too.
It's not encouraging. By the way, I think we need to make a disclaimer. This is going to be an honest podcast about the truth of life. Not that that's what we are promoting. It just happens to be what actually did happen.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't do that, but it's happened.
It happened. Mm-hmm.
This one was pretty intense. Somebody's lying to their boyfriend about not wanting a baby, so they do want one.
I don't, sometimes I feel like when I listen to things like that, I'm just like, is this person a pathological liar? Because why do you need to lie about that? First of all, my personal view is that you should wait to have the children and when you get married. Yeah. So I feel like at this stage, what is the point of lying? To be honest, we did say man, so we don't know if his husband or not. Whichever stage though, someone needs to know that. Yeah, but I feel like that's like a really, really crucial thing. Like that should determine. That's life-changing. Yeah, very life-changing. Yeah. If he doesn't want to have a baby, I feel like it's time. Yeah. What have we learned from this? Is that we're all wusses.
I feel like it's
we're
just
all
the courage to be honest.
And it's like, I feel like women are constantly making apologies for how they feel, what they want, what they don't want. It's like you always feel like you can't just want it with no explanation. You can't just decide this is what you want, this is what you don't want.
Yeah.
But stand in your power. You know, I feel like people need to stand in their power.
For sure.
Be able to speak out what you want, what you don't want, and just face the consequences of that, I guess.
And the truth of the matter is, just like anything else that you feel afraid about, you need to do it first. And then the courage to be okay with it comes after.
Yeah.
It doesn't come before. So It's like if you're afraid to be honest with your man, you will be like, okay, tell him, maybe be honest about one small thing. And then you feel like, oh, okay, so I can be honest. Then you do a second and a third and a fourth, you know? Then that's how courage is built.
Yeah.
It's not like anyone is just courageous. Even us, are we that courageous in our 20s?
No, never.
No.
Late 20s maybe, not early
We lied.
20s. Yeah.
We kept quiet. We were suffering in silence.
That's it.
And that's what we did. But you come to learn that it's a big waste of time for everyone involved. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for this week's TMI moment. If you have enjoyed that, which we really hope that you have, because we have enjoyed it as well, please follow our Instagram at TMI Podcast KE. We post lots of fun daily content and you're able to engage with us, and hopefully we can feature your feedback next week.
100%. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us.
Honestly.
Thank you so much so far for everyone who's followed, everyone who has subscribed, for being part of our family. We are trying to grow together in this thing we call life that is very, very messy.
Yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this episode. Look out for our next episode next week, Wednesday.
Bye.